What's poppin', everyone? It has been a great year for DreamWorks as a whole, with the release of The Bad Guys in early 2022, which is a fun and stylistically cool movie, later followed with a sensation known as Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I think it's safe to say DreamWorks has found a footing again. They returned to a comedy style that works for them, and especially with Puss in Boots, they understand the importance of good characters, good story, and they are writing them in a more mature fashion. So, this begs the question, is DreamWorks entering a new golden age? And with that said, is Disney going to be overthrown? Well, the answer to the latter of those questions is, I think Disney already has. Based on numbers alone, Turning Red made about $20 million? Being a huge flop. God damn. Lightyear made $224 million, and Strange World clocking in at about $73 million. Wow, rough year for Disney. Meanwhile, DreamWorks' Bad Guys made $250 million, and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish has made over $300 million, and counting. Based on numbers alone, Disney has had a poor year in the box office. Of course, there are the shows too, but I'll be focusing on the animated features only. But what about the stories? Surely it's about quality, right? Well, even though I wish I could defend Turning Red more, due to its unfair criticism before it was even released, I really can't. It's just an alright movie that I feel like didn't really do anything special. Don't get me wrong, it is funny at times, with the one DeviantArt fan drawing scene being hilarious. But the story is so basic and underutilized. And then there's Lightyear, which is a very average and mediocre film. This film, from the get-go, although it looked visually appealing, was extremely dull. It also confused the hell out of people on how this would fit in the Toy Story timeline. The story was okay, the action was generic and surprisingly boring. It really didn't do anything special, and I don't think its creation is justified other than to make a quick schmeckle. And Strange World? That got dealt such a bad hand. With poor marketing, this film went under most people's radars, and by the time it got a bit of traction, it was already too far in. That being said, it's also another generic film with forgettable characters. I like some things about it, like how the Strange World was just one big body system, but still, it was very forgettable. Now, DreamWorks, on the other hand, had The Bad Guys. The story was simple too, but the characters were just so charming. The wolf carried a lot of the movie. It was generic, but it was just more fun and entertaining with its characters. Charming characters drive the story for me. And Puss in Boots. Oh boy. That movie had hit every right beat. From its villains to its themes and darker, more mature story. That movie is a roller coaster. And dangerous opinion here. I enjoyed it more than Avatar: Way of Water. Oh man, I cannot wait to get swatted. DreamWorks excels with the story and characters too. Disney is 2-0 right now. So that answers that question. As for entering a new golden age, I do think it is entering one. I was really nervous at the announcement of a Kung Fu Panda 4, but considering how they want to potentially revive the Shrek franchise, and they seem to have the series in good hands, I'm on board with the idea of a Kung Fu Panda 4 too. I'm still going to be nervous for Kung Fu Panda 4, of course, but I definitely think they can do something with it if they play their cards right. It's going to be hard to top the previous three villains and now Death too, but we'll see. I have faith in what DreamWorks can do. The days of Boss Baby and Trolls are over. Well, I guess not all the way. But hey, if a good Shrek 5 comes out and a good Panda 4, I think Trolls will be a little bit more bearable. Look forward to what you're making, DreamWorks, and I'll catch you all next time.